Internet marketing skis bag. In this video, I'm going to show you an ad source that essentially no one is using right now. And the few people that are using it wrong. Now, as you know, I'm the best ad runner in the history of the entire internet. So of course, I know about this ad source and I am also using it right. Jokes aside though, that's exactly what you're going to see in this video. And I have to hype it up with that goofy intro, that froofy way of introducing things, because this is the most gray, generic, boring ad source there is. It is Google search. It is the oldest form of ads in our generation, and nobody's really using this. Everybody always writes this out, especially in internet marketing. But I'm going to show you today how we're using it to generate millions and millions of dollars at our business. Crazy, phenomenal return. It's like 10 to 1 on some of these ads. And the thing is that most people and most businesses, most internet marketing businesses just don't use it because they think it's too expensive or they don't know how. So what I'm going to do in this video is point blank, let you look at our ads, and I'm going to show you how I write our ads for this so that you can then just go and apply this, because I thought search ads were stupid for the longest time. I just like, the keywords don't convert. It sucks, whatever. But I've been using them a lot recently at Hyros, and I've been advising and looking at other few businesses, and it's just been shitting money, which is kind of surprising to me because I've spent tens and tens of millions of dollars in ads over the years, generated and built 2 8-figure businesses, 1 9-figure business, and this is really the first time I've been getting around to this. And what I'm also seeing in Hyros, as you know, I'm the CEO of one of the largest ad tracking companies in the world right now. What I'm seeing is, again, a lot of people in Hyros are not using search ads, but the few that are, it is absolutely printing money for them when they're doing it right. So this is something you really want to look at right now and understand. I think it and a GDN display network are the 2 most underrated ad sources right now that nobody's using, and you should figure them out. So without further ado, let me take you behind some of our ads and kind of show you my theory and strategy behind this. And this works for all types of businesses. More so, what I'm going to focus on here is internet marketing and digital businesses, not so much local businesses that people mostly use it for. So let's hop into it. We're inside the Google Campaign Manager, and I just want to break down how we're doing this, how we're making money. Now, we're looking at 2 types of campaigns right here. We're looking at our GDN campaigns. We're also looking at our search campaigns. I'm using keyword targeting for both of these, which is why I'm going to talk about both. So nuts and bolts real quick. The value per call, if we get it from Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, is going to be about $1,000 at Hyros, give or take. Now, I'm not trying to make apples to apples to your business. I'm just showing you our kind of margins with this. Now, also, the way we're getting those margins, the way we're tracking that return is by tracking the lead for years when it comes in. So for example, if we get a call, we're tracking all the rebilling that's likely to happen, all the sales that are likely to come in, all the extra purchases, all the things in total, and we average that all together to get their LTV or their value per lead over about a year and a half. That's how we do business at Hyros, and that's how you really should be running ads, because that allows us to buy ads super duper aggressively because we can see everything the lead is going to buy over years. By the way, if you don't know how to do that, Hyros does that for you literally just day one. You just plug your data in the Hyros and it will show you the amount your leads from any type of source are going to spend with you, which is why we can easily see when leads come in from Google in this instance right here, from search terms. When they come in from search terms, the value per call is about $1,500. These convert a lot higher and they spend a lot more with us. I think the quality of customers from search is just higher. Now, the final thing I'm going to point out right here is, look, I want to teach you this right now, but I don't know how to teach you this without you tracking it properly. You can see right here, just from this search term right here, Hyros, the tracking solution I'm talking about right here, caught 1,500 calls right here. Google caught 452. You can just see the tracking is way off. There's huge differences in the amount of calls tracked. And so I wouldn't be able to do this if I was using base tracking. I don't know how anybody actually runs their ads still with base Facebook or Google tracking, because it's blocked like crazy by iPhones and all sorts of other devices. So you're just not getting accurate stats. So please, if you want to actually apply what's in this video, maybe once you start making money, come check out Hyros and track your ads correctly, because you're not able to use or get the accurate value of your customers, and you're not even able to see the base leads coming in. So please do that. Now, I want to explain the theories behind this and how I make this work. So first things first, I'm going to show you the keywords we're targeting in this one campaign. It's nothing crazy. Obviously, for example, Hyros, my company, is a attribution software. So we're targeting keywords like ad tracking and attribution software. So I can come in here and you can see the keywords that I'm targeting. You can see it's things like attribution software, ad tracking software, and I can even come down here and see the cost per conversion on average right here. This isn't wildly accurate, and I can go into Hyros and actually see the accurate stats right here, but this is good enough to show me which ads or keywords are in general getting us the best, cheapest leads. You can see ad tracking software is slaying it right here. So one thing I want to point out to you if you're watching this, I'm doing this at scale right here. If you have a new business where you're only trying to make a couple $100,000 or $1 million a year, you could easily come in and snipe keywords to do massive returns. You can get really cheap leads that convert really, really highly from the search terms if you know how to build the ads correctly, which I'm going to show you to do. So if I was just trying to run a smaller business, I'd come and just target this keyword right here. But you can see we're targeting just everything, the whole dog and carriage. But if I really wanted to optimize this, I would just lower it to a broad search targeting for just the keyword ad tracking software. That said, if we come here and we look at the ads, I want to show you how I make these. So you can see this isn't a very complicated ad. I'm going to bring it up so you can see the entire term. And I want to show you how I'm building these. So what we want to do is we want to make our ads based around the keyword. Okay, so right now the keyword right here is ad tracking. So you can see when I come down here, most accurate ad tracking, optimize AI for higher ad ROI, see high-risk reviews in tech, jet fuel for ad ROI, tracking for info businesses, and AI optimization for growth. Now, let me explain how I'm using all these together right here. Obviously, when I'm building this, you're going to have 3 of these shows. So you're going to see 1, 2, 3 in some instances, or sometimes it will show 2. So what Google is going to do is it's going to come and grab these headlines right here and place these in. And so it's going to require you to write 3 headlines, and it's going to go and place them in here. So what I like to do is I want to throw a combination of different types of headlines in there. I just don't want to repeat myself over and over. If you look at most other businesses when they're running search terms, they just repeat the same thing over and over again. I want to hit them from different angles, okay? So I have most accurate ad tracking. That's obviously what they're looking for right there. But what I want to also do is I want to throw in things that are going to pique their interest and get them to actually click it over other ads. So you can see right here, I say optimize AI for higher ad ROI, and I also have say AI ad optimization for growth. Why? It doesn't make any sense. It's a little bit vague, and it combos in with this ad tracking right here to make them think that we have something that they haven't seen. Every other business advertising right here is just like ad tracking. It's really accurate. We have ad tracking. Mine is like ad tracking. We have a special AI, or ad tracking. See reviews in tech. Okay, and so what I want to do is I want to have something that triggers and gets them to click. You can also see I put in something right here, tracking for info businesses. And if I can go back, I'm going to add something for e-com businesses as well right here, because we also want to call out to the type of person that's watching. You have to understand when someone searches for something, they see a bunch of different search ad returns from other businesses, and you have to be able to beat those other businesses because they skim through there. They're also looking at all the other search terms, so you have to create a question in their head or an ad that's more interesting than the other people on the page advertising and the search terms. So I'm using the terms like AI optimization and these reviews in tech to get people to click. Now, what I also do right here is in the description right here, I want to add something that creates a story that they're going to want to click. I don't want to just tell them like, hey, we have really accurate ad tracking, or hey, we have this thing that you're looking for. I want to say it's a revolutionary tracking attribution system that combines print tracking plus AI. Now, a little tip right there. Yes, the type of tracking we do, we call it print tracking there, and we do use AI to optimize Google and Facebook AIs and everything like that to get better returns. But what I'm doing right here is I'm not really going into detail on those, and I'm using a lot of buzzwords like print tracking and AI to get people to go, what the heck is going on here? I want to create this news story or this type of headline that gets people like thinking, okay, this is different than everything else on this page. This isn't just ad tracking. This is something I've never heard about before. So you want to make something that seems new that they've never heard about before. So obviously then we want to attach it to what they care about. This allows advertisers to track traffic and scale ads more accurately than ever before. Okay, so we just create this huge story right here that they're going to make more money. We have something they've never seen before. It's brand new, and we'll also back it up and prove it. Now, finally, what you can see right here at the very, very bottom is we have these site links right here. Let me make sure you can see these. So what I use the site links for, this is the final kind of finish to the ad, is I go and put everything they're going to doubt about this in the ad. So I have see proof and results because they might think this is BS or bogus. So I put see proof and results. And then I need to think about who is most likely to be looking at this ad or be needing this ad. So I say increase Google ad ROI, increase calls from ads, SaaS and info ad growth. All right, so I call out the target or different types of customers that would be looking at this ad. If I can go back here, I'm actually going to change this up to add a lot of e-com in here because that's where like people are getting crazy results right now with Hyros. But you can see what I'm doing right here. Do you see how many different layers of conversation I'm having with the person just in this one ad? All right. I'm not just saying, hey, come get ad tracking. I'm saying, come get ad tracking. We have something brand new that's revolutionary. It's unlike anything else you see on this page. Specifically, if you're this type of customer and if you think we're bogus, come see these proof and results. This is everything I'm accomplishing just in this short little ad. And it's all focused around, again, the search term ad tracking. Okay, so that's super duper duper important. You can see this is the ad right here that did the best out of all of these ones right here. All right, there's a few other headline examples right here that you can look at that I was using. You can zoom in. I think all these ones are really good. This is the one that did the best. Okay, this is the one that did the best. So maybe the number one most accurate, or using like a headline like that works really well. I'm sure we can actually go into the headlines and we can and see which headlines are actually going to gain the most clicks. Now, I want to show you how we're doing this in another type of search term is actually paying off for us really well. So first thing I want to show you is how we're doing this for like really broad, weird keywords. Now the cost per call that comes in from this is a little bit higher, but also the conversions are much, much higher on this keyword than they are with other keywords or even on other ad platforms. So what I'm doing right here is I'm running the same exact type of ad as you saw before, but I'm targeting the keyword Facebook ads. This is something that has nothing to do with ad tracking. And so what I'm doing is I'm converting people that are looking for something else into high-risk customers. You can do this with, I'm going to give you a few different keyword ideas. Similar software or softwares in your industry. So for example, I'm going to go after stuff like ClickFunnels or Go High Level or Shopify, okay? What type of businesses are running ads and what software would those businesses use? What are the things they're trying to do? All right, they're trying to run Facebook ads, Google ads. They're trying to make more money from ads. They're trying to look for ad strategies. So those are all keywords I'm going to look for. In your business, think about your target customer and think about supplemental things they're going to look for. So for example, let's say you were selling like agency services or something like that. What are other things that agencies are looking for? What other type of content are they searching for online? Target those type of keywords. So you can see I'm targeting people that are looking for Facebook ads right here, and that's obviously where most of the clicks and everything are coming from. Obviously, if a person is looking for information on Facebook ads, they are going to be someone that's running ads. Thus, they're going to want to make max money from their ads. Thus, they're probably going to want to use HighROAS. So what I'm going to do right here is you can see I've done the same exact type of ads, but I've altered the keywords to focus on Facebook ads. So if we come down here and look at these, this is the highest converting one. Scale Facebook ad profit guarantee, AI tracking gross Facebook ads. You can see I'm using the same type of strategies that I'm using in the other videos. Now you can also see I'm using the see proof and results and also increase Google ad ROI to also target people that would also be using Google ads or care about those proof and results. But you can see how I'm altering the headlines based on the keyword. So that was just something I wanted to throw in there, just give you some ideas when it comes to targeting other keywords. This works really well for us, but the cost per lead is a little bit expensive on it. That's fine because, again, we're getting people in the HighROAS and then we're getting our return on revenue about 6 months in from when we get them in. Not every business can do that, and you have to have kind of specific tracking to do that. That previous example that I showed it was really laser tight. That's almost profitable like week 1. Keywords like this are profitable like 3 months in, 4 months in, and really pay off in about a year and a half, which is completely fine for me. That's like being able to put $100 in a stock and make like a 3x ROI on it, guaranteed in a year and a half. And that's how we run the business, and that's how you want to be running your ads overall. The final thing I also want to show you is that we've also had some very, very good results targeting ads based around our competitors. So what we want to do right here when you're targeting your competitors' keywords, which we do, is one of our chief competitors is a really great company called Triple Whale. I'm not here to talk shit about Triple Whale or anything about them. I think it's a great company. I think there's a lot of things we beat them in, but I'm not here to like bash Triple Whale in this video or anything like that. I have a lot of respect for the company, but of course we're competing here, so I want to get their customers. So what we're looking at right here is you can see I'm obviously targeting our competitors' keywords right here. Now I want to just show you how I write these ads. So when a person's going and Googling these ads, what they're looking for is obviously the company that they're searching for. So what I have to do is I have to create a story about how we're better than this company, and I really have to think about what type of customer we're going to be advertising to right here. So for example, if someone's looking for Triple Whale, they're probably very interested in e-commerce tracking. Now there's a lot of ways that we beat Triple Whale when it comes to really high level e-commerce. They're they're absolutely phenomenal at really like small level, small e-com stores. But when it comes to really big ones, we have a lot of things that they do not have. So that's what I want to lay into in this ad right here. So first thing you can see right here is I've actually changed the landing page of the website based around the type of customer that's coming through here. So what I focus on right here is communicating that we're for big e-commerce stores, and that's where we see the best results, because with Hyros, the most important thing is the long-term numbers and the actual metrics and being able to optimize those fine details. And you really don't run into those problems until you're at large scale, like 50,000, 100,000 a month from your e-commerce store and ads. And that's where Hyros really starts to take away, because of the better tracking and all the long-term revenue and analysis that we're able to do, plus the AI optimization and whatnot. But regardless of that, you can see how I'm using that to tell this story right here. I'm not trying and saying like Hyros e-commerce tracking that's really good. I'm trying to say, if you're this type of customer, you might want to try us over Triple Wall in this example right here. And so our patented print tracking AI is the highest level of tracking for e-com businesses, for serious high-level e-com businesses on or off Shopify. What I'm also doing right here is I'm telling the story of how we're different. We don't just work with Shopify, we work with every single e-com platform, and we talk about how we're focusing on high-level e-com right here. All right. So again, you're seeing the same type of site links that we've used in other videos or other ads, same kind of strategy right there. I just want to show you how we're targeting that a little bit differently than other keywords. So those are the 3 ways and keywords that we're using to get a lot of results with Google keywords. I didn't show you all of our campaigns we have running because I don't want to give away everything that we're doing and all of our keywords, but those are a few really good examples. Now, if you're looking for the funnels and actual things you want to run these ads to, again, that's all over this channel. Everything I know about advertising is on this channel 100% for free, because I want you to go and get results with your ads. When you start making a little bit more money, you're probably going to want to track your ads and you're going to think about Hyros. So everything here, the funnel, the sales strategies, the copywriting techniques, all below this video as well. You want to see how we're running YouTube ads and our scripts there. You want to see our scripts on our Facebook ads. You want to see the landing pages we're using. It's all there. And this is all proven across my businesses and what I'm seeing working across billions of dollars of ad spend by being the CEO of Hyros. So you should check all those out, and I'll see you in the next video.